Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. So Jaclyn Hill recently posted a pic of her in her Lamborghini that she bought with her corrupted cosmetics profits and Morphe affiliate coin. So she proudly showed off this Lamborghini on her Instagram. Jaclyn then later went on to defend her Lambo pic on her Instagram story. Initially she had posted this to her story after receiving backlash. I know it sucks to be unhappy within yourself and seeing others do well. I've been there. But being mean to others isn't going to bring you happiness. Calling someone else ugly doesn't make you more beautiful. Be kind. And if you can't do that, go away. So Jaclyn Hill was also sent Jeffree Star's since sold out cremated palette, and she happily promoted it on her story. And my theory behind why she did this is that she obviously wants him to make positive reviews about her future products that she sends him. Understandably, considering how much bad PR she got last year for all of her releases, mainly her hairy lumpy lipsticks. Jaclyn then got sent messages apparently making fun of her going shopping at Rooms to Go for furniture, and she went off on her Instagram story defending herself, and she also defended her recent Lamborghini pic. Here's what she had to say.
Look at what just arrived in the mail! A special delivery from Jeffree. This is so exciting. Thank you so much for sending me this. Let me open it up for you guys so you can see it. I was not expecting it to feel this heavy and dense. This feels bomb. I thought it was just going to be like a paperboard palette, like a laminated paperboard palette, but it feels so good. I'm like banging it around. It feels so good. Let's look inside. Bitch. Okay. That right there. Hello. Hi, okay, yes, I'm wearing my face mask because I'm about to go into a second furniture store. But listen, I had to get on here and just make one thing perfectly clear. And yes, I might pop off, but I cannot handle this. The amount of people in my DMs right now saying things like, Jaclyn, are you really at Rooms to Go right now shopping for couches? Wait, are you really at Ashley Furniture? Like, this is beneath you. You should be better than that. You guys, I cannot handle this mindset. I am not above Rooms to Go. I am not above Ashley Furniture. I am not above TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Home Goods. Y'all are the only people who try to act like me or any other influencer is above that shit. And if any of these other influencers out here are acting like they're above that, well, guess what? God will humble their ass real quick, okay? Leave it to the big man. He'll take care of that. It's no one else's problem. I am over this mindset. You guys have no idea. Number one, I am shopping for a couch for some of my closest friends who just bought a home together, Anthony and Jared, and I'm out here. But even if I was out here shopping for myself, what is the problem? Are you kidding me? I gotta go to Restoration Hardware, I gotta go to Barney's, but yet you are the same people who, when I post a photo of myself sitting in my Lamborghini, which I have owned for 2 years and never shown off, never bragged about, but I post one simple picture of myself sitting in my car that I earned and I worked hard for and I deserve and I paid for, and everyone's like, oh my God, you're so cocky, you're just bragging. Oh my God, Jaclyn, people are dying. But then you're gonna sit here and be like, you're shopping at Rooms to Go. I thought you were better than that. What in the? Y'all got me fucked up. I cannot even handle this anymore. Like, really? Do you guys ever question, like, what? I have not gone on a rant in a long time, and bitch, it feels pretty damn good. I will say that. I will shop wherever I want, whenever I want. I will spend my money however I want, and I am not better than anything or anyone. And if you think that I should be, you can unfollow me. And if you think that you're better than anyone or you're better than anything, honey, trust me, there will come a time in your life where you will be humbled in the most painful way possible, and you will quickly be reminded that we are all the same. That's all.
Now, Jaclyn hairdresser Hill also contradicted herself recently in a prior Instagram story, where she talked about why high buns are bad for your hair and that you should only ever do your hair in a low bun. And then in her next clip, she was wearing a high bun. So people were calling her out in her DMs. Someone had said, Jaclyn, WTF are you doing with that high bun? Do as I say, not as I do. Love you. She commented, everyone in my DMs calling me out. I'll wear buns till my hair falls out, but you should be better than me.
Tonight, I put it in a high bun just for at least a couple of hours because it's like, oh, it feels so good. But what happens when you do that is you pull all of your hair back, you put tension on it, and then what happens is you get breakage like me. See this? All of this is just breakage from wearing a bun. So the way to avoid that is when you wanna do a bun, you keep your hair down flat like this, the way it naturally lays, and then you do something, sorry, Instagram cut me off, but what I was saying is you do something low. Like low down like this, if it's a ponytail, if it's a bun, whatever it may be, because if you let your hair lay the way it naturally wants to, you're not gonna create that.
Now going back to Jeffree's cremated palette that's apparently sold out, within 20 minutes I might add. I mean, I don't know if I believe that, to be honest, considering how controversial the release was, but usually most of Jeffree's makeup releases sell out pretty fast, so who knows. Well, he had recently taken to his Instagram story to show off. He was all happy that his palette had sold out, and then he talked about restocking one of Shane's lip glosses. Now, as we all know, Shane has been keeping it pretty darn quiet over all the controversies and scandals surrounding Jeffree Star, and we all know the real reason why. It's because Shane doesn't want to get on Jeffree's bad side, because Jeffree is one of his main sources of income. Ain't no one turning down millions of dollars in profits in a pandemic. It's all handed to Shane on a silver platter. Here was what Jeffree had to say.
Oh, hi everyone. Okay, so today, don't tell anyone, but we're doing a small restock of Shane Glosson, me and Shane's clear gloss, and the Conspiracy palette. We're not promoting it heavily, we're not talking about it, but see Mark's behind me? He's ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, you guys. I'm doing some deep breathing Lamaze because in under 20 motherfucking minutes, the cremated palette sold out. I can't, I'm like, fuck. But you know me, I'm not playing games, and everyone's like, Jeffree, hello, when are you restocking it? What the actual hell? So I just got off the phone with production. In mid-June, which is only a few weeks away, we will have a huge restock of Cremated and Jawbreaker. Since it was launching, supposed to launch over a month and a half ago, we had production staggered, and we have a very large shipment coming in mid-June. Thank you fucking God, because today has been insane. So, hi. Okay, also, both cremated makeup bags sold out. Heaven's Gate lip gloss sold out. And we also restocked Shane's clear gloss. That's about to sell out. This is fucking crazy. So there are a few items still left in the collection. Of course, if you want to check it out, go to my site. But goddamn, y'all really weren't playing today. Oh my God, you guys, I am feeling today. I just can't stop smiling, and we are about to have a dinner party with some of the Jeffree Star Cosmetics employees and everyone that helped make Cremated happen. So a cute little safe dinner party, if you will. And here is the cremated look that Mr. Boomcax slayed today. Hi, how are ya?
Now, people on Twitter are still going off about Jeffree's controversial palette Cremated, which he decided to release in the middle of a pandemic. Trashy, trashy. And thus, people have been pointing out cheaper alternatives from popular brands for Jeffree stans. But Jeffree stans, of course, aren't having a bar of it, hence why the cremated palettes have all been sold out. So other people who aren't fans of Jeffree, but who aren't fazed or offended by the name of Jeffree's new palette, are actually more unimpressed with the palette itself. The packaging has been called out for being boring, whilst all his other palettes have had cute clasps and have been shaped like coffins, etc., but his first dark themed palette is just a boring old standard shape. Jeffree also recently posted a video addressing the cremated palette drama on his channel, so here's a breakdown of his response. He created the idea over a year ago with his team and got it trademarked in September. He had already delayed his launch a lot, and if he were to try and move the cremated palette to be launched anytime later in the year, it wouldn't have fit in the timeline for his company because this year is apparently full. The latest he would have launched the palette would have been fall of 2021, but he didn't want to do that because he didn't want to put out expired makeup. Jeffree ultimately made the decision to delay the collection for over a month and a half and wanted to launch the collection before his big summer collection comes out. He also stated that he doesn't want to discredit anyone's feelings with everything going on at the moment in the world, and that he only comes from a good and positive place. And then Lipstick Nick started putting on his makeup. The response to this video was 50-50. I mean, of course he's got some crazy hardcore fans out there that'll defend him no matter what, but the truth is he's very rich. He could have not even launched the collection to begin with, in respect to the pandemic. So what are your thoughts on Jeffree's new palette? Let me know in the comments. That's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. My social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.